Oh my goodness, no one, and I mean no one, could give Fred Sanford a crusty, evil-eyed look like Aunt Esther. Without a doubt, she was Fred Sanford's #1 nemesis on the classic TV show Sanford and Son that ran on NBC during the 70s. These two were born to loathe each other, and you know what? Their unique relationship was one of the things that made the show so much darn fun. And because Aunt Esther was a fan favorite, actress LaWanda Page would not only play the character on Sanford and Son, but also on the spin-offs The Sanford Arms and Sanford. But the untold truth about these two actors is that they were nothing like the characters they played on TV. In fact, LaWanda and Red, well, they'd been friends since they were very young. Long before they were in show business, these two were just a couple of students at the same St. Louis High School. After graduating, they both went their separate ways, but they never stopped being friends. LaWanda soon found work as a chorus girl and a dancer. She gained a small amount of notoriety as the Bronze Goddess of Fire, where she would do all sorts of crazy tricks. But as time went on, it became clear that comedy was her thing, and slowly but surely, she began to make a name for herself as one of the funniest ladies around. But still, most of America had no idea who LaWanda Page was. And then one day, LaWanda received a fateful call from an old friend. A call that would change her life. On the other end of the line was Red, and he told LaWanda about a new show called Sanford and Son that he was working on with producer Norman Lear. And he thought she should come out and audition for a role that seemed perfect for her. Now, it would be fun to say, and the rest is television history, but the reality is that it wasn't smooth sailing. When taping for Sanford and Son began, it became readily apparent during rehearsals that LaWanda had zero understanding of the ins and outs of performing on a TV sitcom. She'd been more accustomed to performing in nightclubs and such. She was the Bronze Goddess of Fire, for heck's sake, and she was really struggling in front of the cameras. When one of the producers told Foxx that he was considering letting LaWanda go, you know what? Red was having none of that. He was adamant that LaWanda play the part and threatened to walk away from the entire TV series even before it started if she were to be fired. Now I can say the rest is television history. Truthfully, I just don't know if you see that kind of loyalty anymore. In the world of entertainment, or anywhere else for that matter. And you know what? It's a darn shame. I truly hope examples of this are out there and we're just not hearing about them. I guess at the end of the day, we all need to realize that if we're going to make this sometimes crappy and chaotic world a better place, we all have to play a part. When given the opportunity, we can be like Red Fox. Well, that's a phrase that I never thought I'd say, but it's 100% true. We can be like Red, or anyone else who was or is fiercely loyal to their friends and family. Red had faith in LaWanda. He knew what she was capable of, and he was willing to risk his career, or at the very least, his new show, to see her succeed. Pretty darn inspiring, if you ask me. So that's it. What do you think? Were you a fan of Sanford and Son, and in particular Red Fox and LaWanda Page? Share your memories in the comments section, and while you're at it, I'd love a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I would be absolutely honored if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I talk about music, movies, and mostly television from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know, the good stuff. But most importantly, and as always, thank you so much for watching.